Market update here on the 9th. We got some interesting movement today. It actually played out perfectly from the video yesterday for the symmetrical triangle. We hit up here. We got A. We finished at like 382 yesterday. Today we've been grinding down the whole day. Moving like an ABC move too. It's not moving like super fast. No, it's not very impulsive. And so a great day if you were short. You had to just be patient and take some profit. I actually made a lot of my money today on Meta. I bought some shares a few weeks ago at 105, and when it dropped to 90, I think actually it was around like 94 or 95. I sold some covered calls at 95, and I bought some covered calls at 97 for farther out. I did double the amount of calls that I sold the puts, or sold the calls. And so today, waking up, it was at like 102, 103, 104, something like that. Sold that for some gains, and I just actually resold some more covered calls at 105, and then I bought some farther out 110 calls. I'll show you real quick. I see a gap fill right here, potentially. If we get a bullish reaction off of CPI, I could see this going up here to 122 for a gap fill. So that's why I did it's called a back spread, and we'll see what happens with that. If it goes down, then I will lose like 800 bucks, but that's also in December, like mid-December. So I have another 5 weeks to get a bullish move, basically. And I'm pretty bullish on this right now because they announced layoffs. I mean, it's pretty bullish news, really, because they're going to save some money. And I think there's a good chance we'll get another pop up here. So going back to SPY, we had AB yesterday. I said this is a corrective wave. This looks corrective as well. And I'm going to stick with that. And then we got a move down here from 382. Bounce for a second wave. I see that as 1, 2. And then we got this move right here. Wasn't really sure at first, but it looks like a third wave. Start of the third wave. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's the overall third wave. And then the fourth wave. It looks like we are finishing up the fifth wave right here. But it's kind of hard to tell right now. This is kind of a weird pattern. It looks more corrective to me. So potentially this is still a fourth wave. But based on CPI being in the morning, I would say one of these moves has to be finished because we're gonna go one way pretty hard. So I think that the fifth wave might be finished right here, and this would actually be bullish for tomorrow. I'm holding some calls. I have some covered calls too, so I'm not really worried about the direction. But it looks like we might have finished the C wave here. If we look at the 1.61 fib is right here at about 373. And so we didn't quite hit that. And so maybe there'll be a little bit of downside tomorrow, or maybe we will get like right at expectations, and it starts off selling off in the morning and then it pops. So based on the chart and how much we sold off going into CPI, I can't help but be bullish. So we'll see what happens. Again, if you watched the video yesterday, basically this is a pattern that I was looking for. Actually, it's like this. So the pattern we're looking for is A, B, C, D, E, and then we go higher. And it's pretty much playing out exactly how we thought it was going to. Basically, this is not an impulsive move. This is a corrective move too, and you can tell by the price action too. The price action is really choppy, and it's like moving down kind of slow, a choppy move down. You're not getting extreme moves down, you know? So it's a clear ABC move. It just, do we have a little bit more downside from there down to 373? It's possible, but we did hit 373 65. So we came close enough to the 1.61 fib. The other possibility is that this is only, and this actually makes more sense if we're going to get a bullish reaction tomorrow, and that is, this is just A, B, C. But the thing about that doesn't make sense is this, you want this to be a 5-wave move. So that doesn't really make as much sense. I still think the triangle makes the most sense right now. And the price action was pretty good for it today. So again, look for an ABC move. And then we would get another ABC move. And then go higher for a 5-wave move. So that is what I see. And that would be perfect if CPI was lower than expected, because that would get everybody really bullish. We get a big move tomorrow, and then we would sell off, and people would, start wondering like, okay, we got lower than CPI, but Powell hasn't done this, and Powell hasn't stopped raising rates, and then we just pop and go to 400. So a few things to think about, but this is playing out pretty much perfectly for the video yesterday, what we laid out. The VIX popped a little bit today, and again, it hit a little bit. Let's see, 24 was the, let's see how far it retraced. It hit the 0.61 fib, so that's a perfect retracement, and we'll see tomorrow. Perfect retracement for a big move higher as well in the VIX. So I see this as being a pretty bullish, but the VIX could easily just pop up here tomorrow and make a big move. So we'll see, but I'm honestly just expecting a move up here, or maybe this is the very top right here and we just go down farther, to be honest. I think that we're not ready to make that big move down in the chart on SPY yet. So last thing, let's look at the dollar. And the dollar doing exactly what we laid out too. 5-wave move, retracing for a second wave. Again, this is bullish because we have 1, 2. Could go a little bit higher than that. Remember, we started at 113 down to like 109. So it could still go to 111.24 all the way, maybe like 111.70. So maybe another dollar up. But that's only the second wave. We got the third wave down, fourth wave, fifth wave down here to 106, 107. So the dollar chart still looking bullish. SPY chart looks bullish. VIX we can't really tell, but if the other two are showing they're pretty bullish, then I would expect this to start falling as well. So basically, you know what I think now. I think that CPI is going to be less than expected, but I'm hedged both ways. If we get a bad reaction, then I'd be pretty surprised based on the sell-off. But again, you never know. It could just go like this. Could go A, B, 1, 2, and maybe this is only the third wave. We bounce and we come down lower than that. So we'll see tomorrow. But again, looks bullish to me. Let's look at yields, and I'll look at Apple, and I'll be finished. Why is this saying 5.68? I was confused for a second. 4.10 on the yields. Not sure why it says that. Still looking for 3.7%. That would correlate with the dollar at 106 to 107. Apple, last thing to look at. Apple, this move right here looks corrective to me. Well, I guess I can't really say that. It breaks outside of that. It might be a 5-wave move. Could be a 5-wave move, actually. It's kind of hard to say on this right now. But again, if this fifth wave is finished, then we're looking for 145 on the pullback and probably actually a gap fill here at 148 up there. So Apple, I think this is a B wave, to be honest. I think this is A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like a B wave to me. And so I'm still looking for Apple to come up here to, look at that, the 1.61 is right at 145.87. That would be basically a 8-9% move. What is an 8 or 9% move in SPY? 29 points. Look at that. That's 403, 404. So there's so many different reasons why I'm bullish from here, and we'll see tomorrow if I'm right. I could be wrong, but everything looks like it is ready to go higher from here. Maybe a little bit more downside and then go higher from here. So that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like and subscribe for more content, and good luck trading. Hopefully everybody makes money today. Have a good one.